Okay, I got it. You wanna get a job? You heard of LinkedIn before from your friends, but you are not sure how to use it and what is even important. And the most critical question is how can I get a job from there? If this is you, you're watching the right video right now because in this video, I will be telling you everything about LinkedIn and I promise this will be the last LinkedIn video that you're gonna watch. Hi everyone, I'm Zenita. I talk about career and personal development in my channel. I got my full-time job from LinkedIn, so that's why I know what kind of strategy or tips to optimize our LinkedIn profile so that we can get that job. I learned about LinkedIn after watching lots of videos. I even joined some LinkedIn seminar before. You're gonna watch, pause, and implement it directly to your LinkedIn profile. Yes, right now. You got 24 hours in a day, and to optimize your LinkedIn profile is maybe just take like less than 20 minutes. It's not gonna hurt, and you're gonna get your job next week. I really recommend you to watch this video step by step, especially if you have no idea what is LinkedIn, or you can just go to the section that you needed the most. There are 3 chapters in this video, so let's get started.
LinkedIn is a social network for professionals to connect, share, and learn. It's like Facebook, but for your career. So if you're a student or professional who are looking for a job or you want to connect with people from your industry, LinkedIn is a very useful platform to grow your network and connect with others. It can be used to search for jobs where you can access thousands of official employment listings. And here you can see the profile of hiring team as well. So if you apply a job from LinkedIn, your LinkedIn profile will be sent directly to the potential employer. So that's why it's really important to optimize your LinkedIn profile, which I will discuss in the second chapter. A lot of people ask why we need LinkedIn to find a job. The answer for this is LinkedIn is very important to improve your personal branding. Do you realize that nowadays many people have same skills and experience as you? Finding a job become more and more difficult because even senior person apply to the entry-level position. So as a fresh graduate, how can we compete with this senior person? It's through your personal branding. And through LinkedIn, you can showcase what you have learned from your degree, what is your passion, achievement, what you are up to. So if you got your personal branding right in LinkedIn, you can get that job easily. The second reason is LinkedIn is a very powerful tool to build your connection. And if you have a good connection, you might have more opportunity to work in their company or with them. As you can see, right now, LinkedIn has over 600 million members. And every week, around 52 million people use LinkedIn to look for their job. So without a further ado, let's move on to the most exciting chapter, Chapter 2, How to Optimize Your LinkedIn Profile. First thing first, go to App Store or Play Store and download LinkedIn. After that, create your account. After sign in, you can click on your profile icon on the top left corner. A lot of people don't put a photo profile, but in fact, from the data, we can see that LinkedIn with a photo profile can get 21 times more views compared to those who are not. If you don't have a photo with professional background, you can just go to this website. Choose the image that you wanted to put in your LinkedIn. Click edit button here and choose the background color that you want. You can choose white or gray to look more professional. Then you're done. Just download your image and upload it to your LinkedIn. Next, LinkedIn banner is really important as well to showcase your value, to show who you are. If you don't have any, you can go to Canva and search for LinkedIn banner. As you can see, there are a lot of templates that you can choose. Just pick up one template that matches you the best. The banner should represent your background or your motto in life. For example, my banner I put here, mindset is everything. Because I believe if you want to start something good or build something big, you should fix your mindset first. Another example is this person who works in the SEO field and he put a LinkedIn banner according to what he does. We move on to headline. A lot of people just put a headline like this. In fact, it doesn't tell anything about you. Of course, you're looking for job opportunities. Not a lot of people know that there is actually a formula to create an attractive headline. First, put the job position or job title that you want. For example, aspiring digital marketing specialist. Then, put your skills that you have and relevant to the job positions. If you are not sure what skills that is important to do the job, just go to job portal and search for a job position that you wanted. See what is their skill requirement. Lastly, write your passion or why you want to do this job. Before you write your about section and the rest of your LinkedIn profile, you really need to know what job we want to apply. You cannot just write everything that you do here. For example, I do UI UX, I do marketing, I do IT. Let's position ourselves as a HR. The HR, I want to search for a digital marketer. I see this guy has experience in marketing. I see he also has a UI UX experience and IT as well. Do you think HR will be interested in seeing this, especially if marketing role doesn't have anything to do with UI and IT? The answer is it might be if you are working in the IT industry or something related with UI. But the thing is, HR usually want to search for a specialized person to do the job. Of course, as a HR, I want to find someone who is passionate of the job so that he can improve and upgrade his skill in that field. So right now, before you structure your LinkedIn profile, here are some steps. First, select one or two job positions that you want. It will be good if it is related to each other, for example, sales or marketing. If you don't know what job you want to apply, just go to this website. Basically, this website listed all jobs around the world, so just choose from there. Second, search the company you want to apply. This is optional, but it's good to have because each company has different requirements for the same job, so you need to match your profile with their requirements. If you can't think of one, just search for your job title in the job portal, see their requirements, and you're going to match the keyword that appear in the requirement and your LinkedIn profile. So while writing your profile, you need to match the keyword in the requirement. For example, one of the requirements is you need to be able to work in a multicultural environment. So in the about section, you can write something related to it. Next, the about section. Believe me or not, this is the most important section among all sections. A lot of people just skip this thinking this is not important, but in fact, this is the first thing that recruiter will see if they open your profile. So you should spend more time to write this section carefully. So the about section should describe who are you, what makes you different. Then you need to put something or description that is measurable or quantifiable. It can be people, time, or cost. You can refer from here as well. It's okay if you haven't improved company revenue by 30% because this is just a cost factor. You can say something else. For example, you have worked with X number of people from different countries. All of these examples are quantifiable results. Then write the tool or software that you are experienced with. After that, put your passion, like what you do outside your working hours. So when the HR sees your profile, they can directly know your value, who you are as a person, rather than just putting all the job descriptions. These are some questions you can ask yourself before writing the about section. A lot of people write this section wrongly, even though this is very important to showcase to HR and ensure you meet the job requirement. People just write all their experience here. As I mentioned before, you should only write job that is relevant to the job you want to apply. So if you do the previous exercise step by step in the video, up to this point you must know what job you want to apply. So first, you need to know what job you want to apply, and then second, think of your previous job. Ask yourself, is there anything relevant to the job I want to apply? If you have relevant experience, first of all, you need to use action verbs. This is the list of action verbs that you can use. Then insert keyword from the job requirement and match it with your experience. To do this, very simple. Just copy and paste the job description and requirement to ChatGPT and follow the prompt here. But you shouldn't copy and paste all results to LinkedIn. Just select and modify some that you think is more suitable. Then use quantifiable words. You need to use quantifiable words because that is the point, the most important thing. Recruiter wants to see what you have achieved during your previous or current job. Keep it simple and to the point. If you have no relevant experience, first of all, search of digital marketing job in the portal or job position that you want to apply. See what is their requirement, and then match the requirement keyword with your experience. You need to think of transferable skills. For example, if you are a data analyst before, you need to identify skills from your data analyst role that are relevant to digital marketing. Then use quantifiable words. You can add media related to the company, such as events, projects, or achievement to prove your skills and to prove that you really work there. For education section, write your two latest education. For example, if your latest education is bachelor or master, you can just write those two. You can write the skills you gain from that education, but just write the skills or activities that is important to the job you want to apply. So remember to post your certifications as well to increase your credibility and prove to HR that you really have this degree. Move on to volunteer. Honestly, a lot of people underestimate this. Even though you don't have a work experience, there must be something that you learn from your volunteer experience that can be applicable to your job. And one fact, I got my first internship job is from my volunteer experience. You just need to articulate your wording to make it relevant to the job you are applying. Okay, first know the job you want to apply and then use the keyword from job requirement and match it with your volunteer experience. Use action verb and quantifiable words. For example, Sarah became the head of badminton club before. She used action verb here, organized an annual badminton competition event. From here, the recruiter got a hint, oh, Sarah has a leadership experience before, and if you organize something, there must be a teamwork, right? So it shows you can work in team. For the skill section, ensure you put top 3 skills you have on the top, then ask people to endorse it because it can show your credibility and prove that you really have that skill. And don't forget to link it with your experience, job or certifications that can bring you to get that skill. In LinkedIn, there's a feature called LinkedIn Skill Assessment Quiz to assess and validate your skills. It's a free quiz test. To take this, go to skill section and click on Take Skill Quiz button. Then choose a skill that you want to be assessed on, start and complete the quiz. If you pass, you can receive a badge on your profile to show your proficiency in that skill, and it will be visible to your network. Certification is really important to boost your value, especially if you don't have any relevant experience. So if you have any certification related to the job you're applying, just put it here and show the proof. Recommendation section is to validate some things that you have written in your LinkedIn, like your experience. So you can ask your former employee or professor or colleague to recommend you on LinkedIn. Here are some steps to write recommendation on LinkedIn. First, choose the right person who knows you really well, person who can write your skills and ability correctly, and state your goal to that person, what skills you want to showcase. Be very specific so they know what to write. You can use this template as well for your reference. For language, only write the language that you can really speak and work with. Ensure that you attach the certification as a proof if any. The third chapter will focus on how you can get that job after optimizing your profile. Okay, now I assume that you have your LinkedIn profile ready. So you just need to ensure that HR visit your profile and they're aware that you're looking for a job. So how to make HR aware? Simple, go to your profile, click Add Goal button, select Finding a New Job option, then choose the position or location you want to apply. Choose Start Date and Employment Type. Then there is a feasibility question here. If you are currently working, I recommend you to select recruiters only so that your employer will not know that you are looking for another job. But if you are not working, you can select all LinkedIn members. After saving, you can see green frame around your profile that says Open to Work. This can help HR easily identify your job seeking status. To increase your profile reach, click More button, select Build a Resume, Create from Profile, then select your desired job title. Click Apply button. Then focus on suggested keyword here. Usually recruiters use this keyword to find candidates, so you can use it in your profile. Believe me or not, posting contents plays a critical role to reach a larger audience in LinkedIn. So if you post a valuable content or content about yourself, people will give a reaction, and that reaction can appear to their connection as well. And their connection can see your content. And who knows, there is an HR in their connection and notice your content. Go to your profile and reach out to you. So how to post a content? First, you can share something related to your industry or job you want to apply. While sharing, you need to ensure that you understand what you are sharing. For example, Gary here, he is an entrepreneur, so he likes to share something about business. Or you can share your journey to find the job. For instance, you posted that you just acquired a certification, and you can share some things that you have learned. And use relevant hashtag. Most people use hashtag to find relevant posts. There are several ways to increase your connection. First, you can send a direct message to people who work in the same industry. Make sure you introduce yourself, state your purpose, and offer mutual benefits like information exchange. You can also comment, like, or share their posts. This can increase your profile visibility as well. You also can join LinkedIn group related to your industry. For example, if you are looking for a digital marketer job, there are lots of digital marketing groups in LinkedIn that you can join. By joining this group, you can connect with like-minded people, get industry updates, and tips how to get a job. Months ago, I decided to get an Agile Analysis certification. Because I don't enroll in any training courses, what I did is I just go and search for Agile Analysis certification group in LinkedIn. In that group, I saw some people have gained this certification. So I just direct message this person politely and asked if he can share tips on how to pass it. And guess what? He just gave me all these materials and even suggest me other certifications that are beneficial for BA. But take a note here, you should optimize your LinkedIn profile first before making connection, because that is their first impression towards you. Imagine if they see your profile and there's nothing here, nobody wants to reply, right?
So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Wow, good job guys for staying until the end. If you have any suggestions, comments or questions, feel free to reach out to me via Instagram or just write in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye bye.